Hello, Ranger Nation. I'm Todd Jones, sitting next to Lexi Stewart and Angel Smith. Ladies, how are y'all doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good deal. Well, we're coming to you live from Rooster's backyard, and I don't have James with me tonight because James is at a softball game, and that's where Lexi should be, but she felt so encouraged to be here to make sure she didn't miss her basketball opportunity that she's here and James isn't. So, I mean,
Shoo-in.
yeah, I know. How's school going? You guys doing all right in school?
It's going great.
It's something.
It's something. Yeah. Working hard, getting ready for basketball. Last game of district coming up tomorrow night, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yep. We'll talk a little bit about that in the next segment. But we got a big show. So we've got boys and girls basketball. We have powerlifting. And we have a double dose of soccer, girls and boys. So it's going to be a big show. So put down your English to Spanish translation of the Bad Bunny halftime show because it's Ranger Rundown time.
The rundown, covering Greenwood sports. The rundown, giving our athletes support. The rundown, showing their quest for gold. The rundown, where team stories are told. The rundown, putting a face to the names. Our GHS athletes playing the game. Ranger Rundown, I think you all know. Ranger Rundown, hands up and let's go. Ranger Rundown, can you feel the flow? Ranger Rundown, let's get to the show.
All right, welcome back. Now we're going to jump into basketball. I got my co-host here with me again. I promised we're going to be here for one more segment, but I didn't want to be up here all by myself, so I thought, the girls, y'all got my back, right?
Always.
Yes.
Always, yeah. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about Rangerette basketball.
Yes,
Big
sir.
game coming up against Fort Stockton tomorrow night. Looking forward to that game a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah,
Very much.
I am too, very much, yeah. I'm ready for the W tomorrow.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Lexi, I know you got a softball game to get to.
Uh-huh.
So let's just jump into it and let you get on the road, all right? We're going to hit you first. Talk about the first game against Fort Stockton and what you're looking forward to the most heading into Tuesday's repeat game.
I just felt last time we played Fort Stockton, we let them have too much hope in the first half by letting them get up on us and us having to come back every single time. Going into Tuesday, that's just not going to happen. We're going to be on them from the jump. It's going to be a lot of post work. We're working on our defense for the posts because that's where they beat us last time. But a lot of post entry, a lot of high-low actions where we beat them whenever we were up. And this time we're looking forward to having Emily with us again. So it's just going to be a different ball game.
Yeah, hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. You're at home
Mhm.
and really, really want to get the W. So
Definitely.
Want to give
Get
you
our
a
get
chance.
back.
Yeah, I want to get you a chance to talk about that a little bit. Lexi, I've watched you play since you were in first grade.
Mhm.
What's your favorite thing about playing basketball?
My favorite thing about playing basketball is me and my brother always did it together. So it's just especially with him being away at college, it's just a little thing to remind me of Landon when he's gone. I also love basketball for the team we have, and I love how involved our coaches are in basketball. And so one of my most favorite things that we do as a Ranger Rep program is once a week we have a Bible verse, and that's probably my favorite thing about basketball.
Do you have the Bible verse for this week?
I don't
at the
have it
top?
memorized. I'm so sorry.
Don't have it memorized. All right. Well, I'm putting you on the spot. I
Sorry,
typically don't do that.
sorry.
But so what has been you mentioned the team,
Mhm.
loving the team. What's been one of your favorite individual or team moments of this year?
Individual, my game against Monahans, coming back from concussion protocol and getting a double-double and having career high points, that was pretty awesome. As a team, I'd probably say one of the tournaments, Navarro tournament, we just showed up together. Angel coming back from debate, that tournament, it was just a spark. I think that was the tournament that we decided, okay, this is our team. This is going to be us.
Well, you mentioned that double-double. I think
Mhm.
that might be the most points you've ever scored in a game.
Mhm.
The 24 is what you put up. So it was a really big night. So I was really proud of you. I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
That's a great memory. I like that one. All right, Angel, if you want to go, oh no, we got to do rapid fire. Never mind. Angel, quick. Angel, what is something on the court that you feel that you excel at, and what is something that you want to improve on?
I excel at rebounding.
Yeah, you do.
That's just what I do. I just get the ball.
Yeah, you do.
Something I probably need to work on is my fouling.
No, you've done better.
I have.
You really have done better.
Yes.
I've noticed that. So yeah, I think you've done better. How do you and the rest of the team shake off a tough play and stay focused on the next possession?
To me, I really like to talk to myself, and the girls kind of laugh at me for it. So we'll be down there shooting free throws, and I'm just talking to myself, and everybody's like, "What is she doing? She's crazy." But we just kind of keep going, and they keep laughing.
Just to be clear, you don't have voices in your head.
No,
right?
no,
Okay.
it's just me.
So what's the Rangerette tradition or pregame ritual that gets everyone hyped up?
Well, we have a little Avengers team. we get in a little circle, and it's really just Andrew and Emily that do a little dance off. Everybody else kind of just watches.
Is that
but
right?
Gets
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
hype.
I can't imagine Emily wanting to do anything like that. All right, so we're going to jump into our rapid fire questions so Lexi can get out of here. I want to give a thanks out to the Rangerette basketball team because they're the ones who put together these questions for me this week. So we're going to jump
Oh,
right into it.
gosh.
You ready?
Oh.
No.
You ready?
No.
Celeb crush.
Jordan Calloway.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay. Favorite drink?
Ever Diet Coke.
Sprite.
All right. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Both.
No, one or the other. Come on.
Early bird because I cannot stay up anymore.
Okay.
I like to stay out late.
I bet you do. Do you prefer sweet or sour?
Sour.
Sweet.
Okay. And if you had to change the Greenwood mascot, what would you change it to?
Oh. What do you mean? Like,
You can't be the Rangers. It's got to be something different. Not the Rangers or the Rangerettes, but something else.
ooh, I don't.
You know what? I'm a copy denim. I'm going to say frogs.
You're going to go
Frogs? I don't know.
If you know,
I'd want
you
to be
know.
like a lion or something. I don't know. Not a frog.
Okay.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Well, if you're the frogs, you're going to be green, and we don't want to be green around here.
No.
All right, ladies. Good luck tomorrow night at home against Fort Stockton. Pack the stands. Come out. Game's going to start right after the JV game, probably about 6:15ish. So y'all come out and support the Rangerettes in this game against Fort Stockton and show what Ranger Spirit's all about tomorrow night. Ladies, good luck. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
in.
Thank you.
All right, we're back at Roosters. Talk a little boys basketball now. To my left, I've got seniors Noah Rivas and Austin Snodgrass. Guys, how are y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good, man. I got a question for y'all. Did y'all realize that the last game I didn't announce y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Who did better, me or Jeff?
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Jeff's a good guy. I like Jeff a lot. I've
You
known
got-
Jeff
you-
a long time. Jeff and I coached a little softball together, but
You got some competition.
he's
though,
not
so
me, man.
I don't know.
Catching up a little
I'm
bit.
gonna bring it. I'm gonna step it up a notch.
All right. I like that.
I might throw something. I might break the voice up this next one. I'll get some real excitement going. You guys ready for some questions?
Yes,
We'll
sir.
talk a little bit about it. All right. Austin, we're gonna hit you up first. You ready? Is this
Sir.
your first time with us? Or
Yes,
did you-
sir.
No, you didn't get to do last year.
I got sick last year whenever
Yeah.
I was supposed to come
Okay.
out. So
Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I was till I put the headphones on. I was
and then
nervous.
It's like you're nervous till you get on the court. Tip off. We're all
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
All right. Austin, you've been on varsity the last 3 years.
Yes, sir.
What's a little bit different from this year's squad compared to last year?
Honestly, I would just say our ability to get out there and work all day, every day, like going into practice, weight room, whatever it may be. We have 10 guys that are willing to do whatever it takes to go win games, and it's a lot more connected group. Last year, we kind of had little pieces, but we weren't all connected. So I think this year we found all the pieces of the puzzle, and we have what it takes to be really, really good. So
Yeah, I can see that. Watching you guys play. Last year Coach Bush got here so late, in the season, and it was just kind of a different feel, on the team. But I really feel like you guys really are playing for each other.
yes, sir.
And I can see it, that the hustle that's out there, and you guys really go 90 miles an hour from one end of the court to the other, and it's pretty fun to watch. As a senior, Austin, do you feel there's more weight on your shoulders to perform this season compared to last year?
At the beginning, yes, but we're to the point now where I know I have 10 guys on the court with me who can score the ball on command. Like, any of us can go for 20 any given night, so it's just more about playing defense and making the right reads over scoring for myself at this point, and just whatever's going to win us games.
Okay. What would you say is the identity of this team?
We talk about it a lot, so it's just Greenwood Ranger basketball, going out and picking a team up 94 feet and making them work for everything they're going to get, and we're just going to wear you down and tire you out and prove that we're the tougher team.
Y'all do get after it. You do get after it.
Sir.
This wasn't on the question, so I know I'm going to throw this kind of in on you, but I kind of wanted to ask you this when I started thinking about it. Man, I've been calling the Snodgrass name for years. Started with your
Sir.
older brother, and I had him for 3 years of football, and then, I've called your name for 3 years of basketball, and you got a younger brother, coming up,
Yes,
kind of
sir.
deal. So it's Snodgrass name is kind of known without Greenwood. What did it mean to you to represent your family and to put on that Greenwood jersey as a varsity player? What does that mean to you?
It means everything. Like, my sister's been coming here and my brother's been coming here, but just knowing, like, my brother was a really, really good football player, and growing up I kind of lived in his shadow, but coming onto the basketball court and being able to compete at the same level and at a higher level as well on the court, it just means a lot to me.
All right. What are your plans after graduation? You figured that out yet?
Semi?
Semi?
Yes, sir. So I want to go play basketball in college for sure, if it's a possibility. If not, I'll go to college and get my mechanical engineering degree.
All right.
And my cousin has an opening at his job lined up for me if I'm able to get that degree. So
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good goal to have. I think that's a good
sir.
that's a good major. Tech would be a good place to get that degree.
Mm.
Good engineering group. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. All right. Noah, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's hit your questions. What part of your game did you work on the most during the off season?
I think, well, when I first got back into basketball after football, I think the most thing that I really focused on was, getting back in shape, because the speed from football to basketball is
It's different.
really different, yes. And then also just learning the plays, Coach, as soon as I got there, first day back, Coach was like, all right, I need you to start learning plays so we can get you back on the court. And so it just, it wasn't that hard of a transition back into basketball, but, I worked my tail off, and so got to where I am.
Athlete's
Yeah.
athlete, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. As a senior, how has your role changed in the locker room this season?
I think I'm more of like a talkative, I think, on the team. Like, just like I know most of all my teammates count on me to do a job, and I know I can count on them. And so it's just, I think the role as a leader just is very important to me, and just also helping the younger guys too out and guiding them, especially on the court and off the court.
Okay. What is the most important key for the Rangers to finish at the top of the district standings this year?
I think, Coach always says it all the time. We have really great effort, our defense and offense, and just honestly, I think we just got to hit down shots to finish out and win games, honestly, and just continue our effort throughout the games and just hit shots.
Yeah, so you guys are going through your second time around district. First time around, you beat everybody except for Seminole, so you had the one loss, and so you got a chance to come back around and get that win against Seminole.
Oh,
The second time around to tie up for that district championship. So yeah,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
definitely a good goal
We'll
to
be
have.
ready for 'em.
Y'all are in a great
Yeah.
spot. Y'all's game against them is there, right?
No, it'll be here.
It'll be
Yes,
here?
sir. Yeah.
Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's even better.
Yep.
Home
Home.
court,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Court.
Yeah, we're gonna home them.
Yep.
Yep. I'll see if I can't sneak into a ref jersey. We'll give them a real hometown dose of medicine,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Now, no, I know what your plans are for graduation.
Yes, sir.
I think I've heard it twice, but there might be somebody that's listening that doesn't. So, what are you going to do after graduation?
Well, I plan to go to Tech, either for physical therapy or just to get my business degree, and from there just go on my own business.
All right. Okay, you guys ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
Celebrity crush.
You got
Megan Fox.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. How about you, Mr. Rivas?
Honestly,
Well, no,
I
I
don't-
want you to lie to me. Yeah,
I,
lie to me.
I don't know. Like I guess yeah, Megan Fox too is a good one. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I don't
All right,
really
all
like
right.
think.
What's your favorite drink?
Big Blue.
All right.
I like Dr Pepper
Okay.
or sweet tea.
Well, you got to pick one or the other.
All right, Dr Pepper.
Okay, thank you. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night Owl for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm a night owl.
I kind of saw
Because
that.
Bush
yeah.
has us up too early.
Neither one of you guys are surprising me with that one. All right, which one do you prefer, sweet or sour?
Sour.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got a bad sweet tooth.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
I bet you do. All right, if you had to change the mascot at Greenwood, what would you pick it to be?
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Vaqueros.
I like the scorpion.
The
Scorpion's
Scorpions.
pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Coach Thomas, right?
Thomas,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see you. Are you in one of his classes? You trying to get some brownie points?
no, that was actually a
Extra
good
credit.
suggestion.
Trying to get your name on the,
They're pretty cool
the
mascot,
next
honestly.
Facebook post where it says game day, so you get up there,
Yeah.
get a little bit social media presence.
It's actually a good idea.
I think it might be a good idea. All right, guys. You guys play tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Also,
Yes, sir.
Fort Stockton at home, playing after the girls. You guys come to the girls' game, watch them, watch the boys, have a little bit of fun, get some nachos in the stands. Right?
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Good luck, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we got powerlifting, so don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back here at Roosters. Got one of my best friends in the world, Coach Max, sitting next to us. We also have Marty Barrera. Guys, thanks for coming in. Go talk a little bit of powerlifting. Yeah, Marty, how's the season going?
It's going good so far.
Yeah, going all right.
We've had 2 meets so far. Our Andrews one got canceled, but that one has been moved to this Saturday. So
Was it because they knew you were coming and they were a little afraid of Marty?
let's go with that and the weather.
Okay, I think so, yeah. I'm 100% down for them being intimidated by you. Coach Mac, how's the participation energy in the weight room been so far this year?
It's been really good. We've got a large influx of freshmen.
Really?
So Coach Long and Coach Beberg have both done a good job of recruiting. And so we've got a lot of freshmen that are showing up and doing some really good things and having some excitement. So they'll group together over on some different racks and do some good stuff. But then every once in a while, our veterans will move some heavy weight and kind of those guys stop and take a look over at what the upperclassmen are doing and try a little bit harder. So it's good.
Pushes it a little bit?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's exactly what you want.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of competition
Yep.
or a little bit of eye candy. You're looking at that kind of stuff. Coach, what are you talk about freshmen coming in. What are some specific traits that you see in kids that lets you know that they're going to be competing they'll be able to compete at a high level?
They're not scared to put more weight on the bar. Especially girls. You'll get them to be in the habit of 95 pounds is what I put on the bar, and that's what I squat with. And you have girls like Marty and Angel.
Mostly Marty.
Kalia.
Angel, I can see a little bit of fear in Angel's eyes.
who aren't scared to put a plate on the bar, and that's the minimum, And so those are some things that they're not scared. They're willing to put more weight on the bar if I say that. And then we have one who went to state last year who wanted to go up 5 pounds every time she would get a squat, and I'm like, no, you're gonna go 300. and she would freak out, and we would put it on the card anyway, and she would do it and do it easily.
Do you ever not tell them how much is on there?
Coach Long would change the weight sometimes and not tell them because they would be like, okay, 5 pounds. And so they would go and report it, and Coach Long would get up and go over and tell them, no, we're going up 20 pounds from that. And so sometimes if they don't know what the weight is, they just go.
Oh, I
go
think
do
100%
it.
of that. There's
Yeah.
there's so much of that's a mental deal aspect that goes along with that, especially on the lifting side.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, what's the atmosphere like when you guys start putting some heavy weights on there? Is it what people would think, like it's that pumped up crazy stuff, or what's the atmosphere like?
Some of it's kind of low key. Like basketball will come in, boys basketball will come in, and they'll be in there for a little bit, and then you look over and some of the girls are stacking heavy weight. Some of the boys are, Carter Sanchez will put, he goes through squat suits, not that he wears them out, but he tries different combinations of his belt or knee wraps, and so he'll put 4 plates on the bar just to make sure that he can get depth in his squat suit, and it's pretty exciting because they'll all stop and take notice, and it's like, he's a 500-pound squatter, but for them 4 plates on each side is a lot. So
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Coach, how far through the season are we?
We're about 2 weeks from being done with inexperienced lifters, I would say, people that don't qualify for regionals. And so powerlifting's kind of interesting in that, we start after Christmas. The last week or qualifier for girls is the 21st. The qualifier for boys is the 28th. And then we have a whole nother month of regionals and then state alternating weeks. So we'll have girls regionals opening weekend of spring break, and then we'll have boys regionals the week after that, and then girls state, and then boys state.
All right.
So consecutive weeks.
Let me just give you the opportunity real quick to maybe kind of touch on some highlights.
Okay.
Maybe not necessarily Marty, because we're going to talk to her about how great she is. But maybe some of the people that aren't here, and you can share a little bit maybe about some of the successes you guys have had this season.
So Angel is currently, so boys have added unequipped as a division this year, which has made things interesting. And so we have several of our younger lifters lifting unequipped because you don't have the stress of the squat suit and the equipment, and they can just go lift and be strong. And so we've had some people do some really cool things. I think the hard part about the unequipped division is the website doesn't really like it. And so when you click on the team name, it shows our regional rankings, but it doesn't account for being unequipped. And so like Angel, who's first in the region in her division right now, unequipped, will go to a powerlifting meet and she may get 6th because all the other girls in her weight class are lifting with the aid of squat suits and knee wraps and bench shirts, and she's placing 6th completely raw. And so she's first in the region. Marty, I think you're second.
Yes.
Is that right? We've got a couple of freshmen, new people who have come out that are right on the edge and probably will qualify for regionals because they're unequipped. And so that's Kaylee Rasmussen and Genesis Santaesteban. And then we've got returners like Julia Fox and Chloe Monk that are doing good things. Kalia's right there on the edge. And so some really cool things on the girl side. And then the same thing on the boys side. We've got Hunter probably going to have to be in an higher weight class than he was last year, just because he's a victim of his own success and he's packed on a little muscle and he doesn't have many places that he can lose it. But we've got some big guys like Nettie Delgado and Brady Madison who are high in their weight classes. Carter's doing good things. Bryson Glenn, another freshman, who's in one of the smallest weight classes and just gets really excited and does some good stuff. And he's right there. He's in the top 10 at 9th. Dax Cornett, a guy who's done some really good stuff for us. Kipton Hayes, a freshman. Thor Thompson, a freshman, right there, like at the edge. And then a kid who's kind of shown out a little bit. He's in a tough weight class, but at the tri meets, which are kind of a JV-ish style meet, where it's just 3 schools. Coaches are judging, upperclassmen are taking care of them. Marty does a great job with that, getting them wrapped, talking to them about their weights. And so he's Brenton McCarley broke 400 pounds on his squat or he hit 400 pounds on his squat and he hit 400 pounds on his deadlift. And then his bench was really good. And so he came up to me after the meet and he was like, "Can I go to a Saturday meet now?" And so he's the one that we're going to take and let him see what a Saturday meet
Well,
is
it's
like.
good. Yeah, get that competition, that drive. You gotta chase that carrot, right? Well, Marty, we're gonna jump to you, but before we get there, it sounds like you're the queen bee over there. Are you his right hand man when it comes to getting stuff done?
I really try to just help my coaches as much as I can. I also try to, focus on my season and getting me better, but I also know that as a senior, it comes with a role of leadership and responsibility, and part of that is making sure that underclassmen are taken care of, so that way when I leave, like they're in, they know what to do for underclassmen coming up.
You're
above
setting the
them.
standard.
Exactly.
Yeah, and being involved always helps, right?
Absolutely.
It keeps you dialed in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. You don't get that from your dad at all, do you?
I do.
A little bit, yeah. All right. So when you, Marty, when you get ready to go, you're about to step on the mat. You're under the bar. You're over the bar. What is going through your mind before that big lift?
So I've been lifting for 4 years, freshman through, senior year. And my mom has always told me, I've always been small. And she's always told me, it's kind of corny, but it's little girl, big weight. Because I am in one of the smaller weight classes. And so, with squat, I'm kind of just like, okay, it's big weight, but I'm strong enough and I can do this. And deadlift is kind of just like that same thing. Like, I love deadlift. And so it's, again, just the little girl, big weight. So that's definitely something that goes through my mind.
So glad that there's another parent out there that says corny things to their kids.
It helps. It really does help. And some people might think it's just the craziest thing ever, but it really has stuck with me these past 4 years. So.
Probably more with my oldest than with Emily. I always told him, I said, be the lion, not the lamb. Right? It's time to eat. Be the lion. Right? So corny sayings, I get it, but I like that. Glad I'm not the only one.
I'm sure you get an eye roll from your youngest one.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, the youngest one doesn't get a whole lot of that kind of stuff from me. It was more kind of a Hannah deal when she was pitching. Be the lion, not the lamb. Yep. All right, Marty, what is your favorite lift out of the three, and do you have a specific PR you're shooting for this year?
So I would kind of bring it down to bench and deadlift. I've been doing a lot more arms with my dad prior to this season. And so bench is just kind of like a way to show that and to progress, like to show the progress that I've had. And deadlift, like I said, it's a hit or miss. Like it really is my favorite, just because of the adrenaline rush. And it's also like, it's just fun to pick up big weight, like you just get to enjoy it. It hurts for a second, but I would definitely say it's between bench and deadlift.
So you talked about working out with your arms with your dad. He doesn't have a shirt that says leg days tomorrow, does he?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
PR I'm definitely chasing is, just trying to make sure I get my lifts, and just to kind of build on seeing how high I can go with what I can do.
Yeah.
So.
All right. You talked about supporting the freshmen. Let's talk a little bit about the support you get from your teammates and how that helps you, when you're getting under the bar.
There really is no way I could just sit here and express that. But it's nice to be accompanied by people who have the same goals and who are there to chase the same thing. And I know that they're there, around, but I really can't hear them with my parents in the stands, and Coach Mack yelling. So,
is there anybody that you lift with that scares you?
I'm gonna have to say Angel. And it's nothing, crazy or anything, but the drive that she has, and just the way she pushes. Like, I remember last year she pushed me. It was one bench. It was kettlebell bench, and my arms were tired. And I had just gotten done with track. I said, Angel, I can't, like, my arms. She goes, no, you're not racking. And so I think just the drive and the push that she's given me, as a junior. But yeah, she just kind of scares me too. Like, just because she does crazy
great smile,
weight,
but she's a little scary.
She's made it to state, past 3 years, and it's just crazy.
That's where you want to be, right?
It's kind of scary. Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal this year, but it's scary, but in a good way.
Yeah.
So,
so what are your plans after graduation, Monty?
I plan on staying at Midland College to continue getting my basics, since I am in dual credit right now, and then I guess after
is a great
that,
plan.
just
Great plan.
staying close to my family, staying close, and just seeing what God has in store for me after that. So.
Okay. All right, good deal. All right, you guys ready for some rapid fire questions?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Coach, this might get you in a little bit of trouble, but if she doesn't know the answer to this, then you guys aren't having fun on Friday nights. All right, Marty, you're gonna go first, and we'll let Coach McDonald
Okay.
answer. All right, you ready? Celebrity crush.
Ooh. mm, I'm gonna have to say this one's kind of tough. Chad Michael Murray.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, Coach McDonald.
Yeah, this is going to get me in trouble, but I'd have to go old school and Sandra Bullock.
Okay. All right. All right. Just so I'm not trying to get you in trouble, mine's Gal Gadot. Stacy doesn't. She's not surprised by that answer at all. Favorite drink.
Dr. Pepper.
All right, Coach.
Coke Zero.
All right. Are you an early bird or a night owl, Marty?
Early bird.
Okay.
For sure.
How about you, Coach?
I've gotten old fast. Like I get up at 4:30 to work out every morning, and about 8:30, I'm looking at my watch going, all right, is it time for bed?
It, can
You know,
vary,
so
it varies here and there, though.
the early bird special at Cracker Barrel is calling my name not too far down the road.
All right, Marty. Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
All right. How about you, Coach?
Sour.
Sour. All right. If you had to change the Greenwood mascot, what would you change it to? From the Rangers to the, what would you pick?
I'm gonna have to. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to think of something like we don't hear or see often. Like that's something that's like not basic.
Once again, these questions are courtesy of the Greenwood girls basketball team. Thanks, Brooklyn.
The Jaguars.
Oh, the Jaguars.
Jaguars and Lady Jaguars.
Okay.
I think.
All right. How about you, Coach?
Anything but the Bulldogs. You know,
Anything but
I
the
mean, we
Bulldogs?
were when at my previous school, we were in a district and we had 6 teams, and I think 4 out of the 6 were all the Bulldogs. Like
So
Waller Bulldogs,
we're
the
gonna go with
Magnolia
anything but
Bulldog. It was
Bulldogs.
it was anything but the Bulldogs.
Since you absolutely answered the celeb crush, I'm gonna let you go with that vague answer. All right. So when's the next lift?
This Saturday in Andrews.
Yep.
All right. So good luck.
Thank you.
Wish you the best.
We do have an opportunity for people who maybe not, you know, because powerlifting is one of those ocho sports,
Yes.
you know, on the
Yeah.
on the ESPN. So
The 8.
we have a try meet next Thursday at home,
Okay.
where our younger lifters, our guys who are still kind of getting their feet wet, and then we host an invitational on Saturday.
Okay.
In the big gym. I think we had 500 people in attendance last year as spectators. Had about 200 lifters. And so if you want to see some really cool stuff go on next Saturday, the 21st.
What time?
So lifting will start 8:30, 8:45, depending on how fast we can get stuff in the computer. And I think last year I was walking out the door at 4 o'clock. So
Well, Marty promised me that she was going to outlift Angel at that meet. So you guys make sure you come out, support Marty, Coach McDonald, and all of our power lifters Thursday night and then Saturday morning. Best of luck to you guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you so
coming on.
much.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. Coming up next, we have Ranger at soccer, so stick with us. All right, guys, we're getting close to the end, but we're not quite there yet. We got some girls soccer. Joining me to my left is Addison Adame and Jaslyn Segalis. Say that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. I like to get people's names right, especially when I'm announcing on the PA. And so anyway, ladies, how are y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah, having
Good.
fun.
Yes, sir.
Ready for a big game tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Taking on Sweetwater. Is
Yes.
that at home or away?
Away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that one.
That's okay.
Yep. So good thing I don't have to miss the home game version of Sweetwater. I get to pick them up at home. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
always like that. You guys ready to get started?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. So I think this is both of y'all's first time on the rundown. Yeah. A
Yes,
little
sir.
nervous.
A little.
Little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, it'll all be good. We'll have some fun. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Addison, we're gonna start with you because I've known you the longest, right? Since
sir.
little baby
Yes, sir.
Addison, right? Yeah. All right. So last year as a freshman, you're on varsity. Tell us how your sophomore year has been different than last year.
I think definitely like the players. We lost 7 seniors last year, and starting to like rebuild and like just like have our players and understand like what their strengths are and communicating and connecting that way. I think that the tournament definitely helped us connect and will help us grow closer together. But I think, yeah, that is definitely the biggest difference.
Yeah. New coach.
Yes, sir.
A little bit new philosophy,
Yes,
right?
sir.
On strategies and formations and things
Yes,
like
sir.
that. So a lot of getting used to, right?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell everybody what position you play and kind of what your responsibilities are on the pitch?
I play forward, mostly right, if Emily's there, and left if she's not. And then, like, for pitch,
She just
I
won't share that left side, will she?
No. But we do switch. We take our turns, and it's good. But starting the game off strong is really, really good. And I think starting fast, I think they normally kick it back. And so just pressuring the ball and making sure that I keep my energy up, because I feel like everybody feeds off each other's energy. And I think if I just maintain that, then we will play and connect good.
Yeah. I always kind of think about the responsibility for a forward, especially in the offense that we run. It's to run.
Yes, sir.
Be ready
Yeah.
to go as fast as you can, as soon as you can, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is the biggest goal the team has set for this season?
I think the biggest is playing or beating Liberty. I think that's our main competition right now, and we have been doing good. Our last game, it was away, playing Liberty, and we were close. We tied, and then we had a shootout, and they won. But I think since now that we're playing home and we have that home advantage, I think that's our biggest thing, just making sure that we're mentally prepared and ready for whatever they bring on us. I think
Okay.
that's our biggest.
Okay. Jaslyn, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Jaslyn, you're new to Greenwood.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Why don't you tell everybody kind of where you're from and maybe a little bit about your soccer background, because I don't know.
Okay, I'm from Lubbock, and I went to Lubbock Cooper. I've been playing soccer since I was 3 years old, and I played club since I was in about 8th grade. And then I actually took some time off soccer from 8th grade to sophomore year, and then I played JV at Lubbock Cooper. I had many opportunities to get moved up, but since I was running like varsity track, I decided to put my time into track.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
What
sir.
do you run in track?
I run the 400.
Okay. Are you going to run for
Yes, sir.
Coach Thompson?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's good. A little bit of background there from you,
Mhm.
Lubbock Cooper. All right. So what were you feeling as you got ready for your first varsity game out in Greenwood?
I would say like I was feeling a bittersweet emotion. Like first sweet because change can be good and it's exciting, but also bitter because like change can be scary, and just like playing with a new team can be scary. And since I didn't know like the girls or how we were gonna play, that was just like scary.
Yeah, and you're kind of playing a different position,
Oh
right?
yes, I am.
Because you were up
Mhm.
front, right? And now
Yes,
you're
sir.
playing a little bit back.
Yes, sir.
And I'll say I think you've done a great job.
Thank you.
Knowing that you're not used to doing that, but I mean you give us something that we haven't had on that back row before, which is just speed.
Yes, sir.
There's last year we would get worried, or I would get worried, because we didn't have, if that ball got and
Yeah.
Farrah couldn't get to it, I mean, there was going to be a one-on-one, and this
Mhm.
year, with your speed and stuff, you've really used the correct angles and really shut people down and stuff like that. I think you've done a great job
Thank you.
on that back row. And I hope you're really happy with how you played because you really have made a difference.
Thank you.
What is the chemistry like on the team, and how do you guys stay connected on the field during a match?
I feel like our chemistry has definitely like improved. Like from one of our first games against OHS, our chemistry was like not very good. I wouldn't say bad, but like we weren't connecting, and so like I feel like we would kind of like just like our passes weren't connecting because we weren't connecting as a team. But like our game against Big Spring, there's definitely like a completely different like connection, and so how we stay connected is definitely verbal communication, just like communicating on our passing and our scoring and stuff. And so, yes.
Who's the loudest? Not including Brooke's mom in the stands. Who's the loudest girl on the pitch?
I would say Brooke or Ella. Ella likes to.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I can definitely hear Farrah in the back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe Coach. Coach is pretty
yeah.
loud.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's the meanest girl on the team?
Um,
Maybe the redheaded girl?
I would say Ella when she gets mad.
She gets feisty.
All right. And this question was on there, but I wanted to ask you being new to from Cooper, which is a big school, much bigger than Greenwood, coming from Lubbock, which is a bigger town. What about Greenwood is it that you found that you kind of like?
I like that since like everybody grew up with each other, that they're just very close. I like that.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Addison, you're going to answer first,
Okay.
and then Jasmine, you're going to go next. All right, you ready? Here we go. Celebrity crush.
Jacob Velourdi.
Okay.
I would say young Brad Pitt.
Oh, you're going old school, throwing it way
Yes.
back. Yeah, long hair or short hair?
Short hair.
Okay, all right. Favorite drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Lemonade.
Okay. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night Owl.
How about you, Jasmine?
Me too.
All right. And sweet or sour?
Sour.
Sweet.
Okay. And if you had to change the mascot at here in Greenwood, what would you pick it to be?
I think Buffalo. Like Buffaloes.
Buffaloes. Okay.
I would say Tigers.
The Tigers. I like that one. I was a Tiger growing up. You do realize that you'd be the Lady Buffaloes. I don't know if that would be the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right. So guys, you're playing Sweetwater Tuesday.
Yes,
And
sir.
then you're starting district all over again, and it's Pecos on Friday, but it's both away games.
Yes, sir.
So you guys, if y'all can't make the trip, a couple hours one way or the other down the interstate, which is pretty dicey,
Yeah.
you guys can catch them streaming on GSN. So make sure you watch them one way or another because they're playing some good soccer, right? Good luck to you guys. Sorry I won't be there
Thank you.
tomorrow. You know my heart's with you, right?
You're good. Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, stick with us. We're going to wrap it up with boys soccer. All right, wrapping things up here at Roosters. We're going to finish up with some boys soccer. I have our junior goalkeeper, Caleb Salgado, and sophomore striker, Cadence Urias.
Yes, sir.
Get that right? Yeah?
Sir.
Close enough? Good enough? Guys, how are y'all doing tonight?
Good. How about
Pretty
you?
good, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. We're almost done with the segment.
Yes, sir.
So, sometimes it can be a long Monday, right? But I love being here. This is one of my favorite things in the world to do. I like having you guys come up here and get to talk a little bit about yourself, have fun, and I think it's pretty cool. You guys think it's kind of cool to be able to do it?
I think
Yes,
it's really
sir.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
kind of cool, right? Yeah, you guys are going to go off to college and you're going to say, oh, I've been streamed, right? makes a difference. You guys ready to get started with some questions?
Yes, sir.
All right, Caleb, since you're the goalie, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
because goalies are the most important position, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So Caleb, as keeper, how important is communication for you when the ball is on your side of the pitch?
I feel communication is most important because, especially for me, because I get to tell, I can see everything that, like, I can see most of what they can't see. Like, especially behind them, when you have a runner coming behind them and they're looking at the ball, I can tell them, hey, come back, because, he's behind you, he's going to be open. And for the team, I feel like it's good because, you can let him know if he has a man on or if you're good to push up and take your space on the field.
Cadence, is he loud?
Very.
Good. You got to be loud as a keeper. Caleb, what is more pressure packed for you as a keeper? A breakaway, one-on-one, or having to go through a penalty kick?
For me, I feel like it's a penalty kick because, all the pressure's on me, like whether I save the ball or not. And then, I feel like penalties.
Think a penalty kick.
Mhm.
And you can't move forward, backward. It's just side to side. You can't control anything, right? I get that. Have you had many penalty kick situations you had to be in?
Yes. Last game against Big Spring, we went into penalty kicks and I saved every single one of them except for one because he kicked it out, and so we ended up beating them 4-0. Which that was something. It was crazy.
Yeah. It's tough to stop a penalty kick. Yeah. If Cadence was better at his job, maybe he wouldn't have to go into penalty kicks. I'm just playing for Cadence. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Last question, Caleb. What do the Rangers need to do defensively to lock down the district title this year?
Defensively, I feel like we need a little bit more communication. We are communicating a lot more than last year, especially last year. Last year, we weren't communicating much. Our chemistry wasn't really all there. This year, we're doing a lot better. I just feel like we need to communicate a little bit more and have everybody on the same page and a little bit more chemistry too.
Okay. All right. Cadence, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So, being a sophomore, right? You're leading the team in assists, and you have 4 goals on the season.
Yes, sir.
What's your secret to finding those openings in the defense?
Openings in the defense it's just how every team is. Every team's different. I just gotta rely on my teammates to send me the ball, perfect pass, and after that, it's me against everybody else.
All right. What skill do you think is your best one?
Probably speed and ball control.
You gotta be fast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you gotta be fast. Which do you enjoy more, scoring the goal yourself or finding the perfect pass for a teammate?
Both of them are really good. I think assist. I think assist is better. Scoring is amazing, but I think assist is better because, like, knowing when my teammates are at, just 1, 2, boom, and I like watching it. It's just like 10 steps ahead of everybody, and just seeing them score is amazing.
Yeah. What was it like for you putting on that varsity jersey for the first time this year?
I was a JV player, and I put varsity jersey on maybe once or twice, and after that, I wanted to stay on JV. But this year, putting it on, I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready to do what he tells me. I'm here to win games. I'm here to be a Greenwood Ranger.
All right. As your first year on varsity full time, how have the upperclassmen kind of helped you get comfortable in that striker position?
Being new on the team, just everybody helping me. Like, we have Andreas. He's always yelling. He's always, go here, go here. And then we got Sage. He's making runs. He's telling me where to go. He's passing it, and I just got to go and get it.
Okay. Who on the team is the meanest?
Yanni or Andreas?
Yeah, to me, I feel like Andreas because he doesn't like to lose. He likes to have the game not go his way, but like go good.
And by meanest, I don't mean like I'm talking
most
about
aggressive.
the most intense, the guy that that's what I'm kind of looking for. Right?
Oh yeah, Andreas.
Yeah. Okay.
Both of them.
You guys ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you guys have been sitting there, you know what's coming, so you can prepare it a little bit. All right, here we go. We're going to go, Cadence, we're going to let you go first, right?
Oh, perfect.
And then, Caleb, you're going to get to follow up, all right? Celebrity crush.
Carol G with pink hair.
With the pink hair. Okay, all right.
For me, Becky G.
Okay. Favorite drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Sprite.
Okay. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl.
Yeah, okay. Sweet or sour?
I'll say sweet.
Sweet.
Okay. And if you had to change the Greenwood mascot from Ranger, what would you change it to?
A longhorn.
A longhorn. That's a terrible answer.
I feel like Cowboys would be pretty good.
The Cowboys, or would we go with Vaqueros?
Ooh, Vaqueros.
Vaqueros.
Okay, there we go.
That'd be pretty cool.
You've got to spice it up a little bit. You know, I'm feeling something from that halftime show. Guys, I appreciate you coming in. So you guys are opposite the girls, right? So
Yes, sir.
you guys are going to be taking on Sweetwater here
Yes, sir.
tomorrow at 5:30.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
right? So at JM King Memorial, these guys will be taking on Sweetwater tomorrow, 5:30. You guys come out, watch them play, head over, watch the girls play, watch the boys play. Fun night for the whole family. It doesn't cost you but a couple bucks. So it's just good entertainment out here in Greenwood. And then you guys will have Pecos,
Yes, sir.
right? Friday night again here at
Yes, sir.
5:30. So
Sir.
there's your whole week planned out. Tuesday and Friday, come watch some soccer, catch it out on the pitch, and see what these guys are doing for it, right? And you guys are having a good year, right?
Oh,
And
yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
guys- you guys are out there competing and stuff like that. So fun times to come out and watch you guys.
Sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming in. Y'all stay right here. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to do my outro. So, guys, that's the end of our show for today, for February. We'll be back in March. Shout out to Roosters Backyard for letting us be here and use their little patio and hosting us. Thanks to all of our other, supporters and things like that. And really thanks to all you guys for tuning in and watching our student athletes each week. We appreciate you supporting that. Without you guys, we wouldn't able to be here. Before we go, I want to give one shout out to congratulate Nate Turner. For you guys that follow streaming, Nate does a lot of the play-by-play for basketball and for baseball. And he also kind of did a little bit with Josh and I on football. You know, Nate's kind of been part of this streaming network for the last few years and really does a whole lot from setups behind the scenes to putting together the social media stuff. He just does a great job. But Nate put together a film and submitted that through UIL, and he actually has qualified for state. And so big deal for Nate. Nate, I'm really happy for you. I'm really proud of you. You did a great job, and I really appreciate all that you do for me, Coach Thomas, Josh, and James, and helping all this put together. You do a great job. You got a bright future ahead of you, and congratulations. With that being said, we will see you next time on the Greenwood Streaming Network.